Well, hello YouTube, my name's Adam, welcome back to the channel. You joined me this morning out on my WR450 on really my first proper ride. I mean, I've put a couple of videos up and I've commuted to work and back, but I bought the bike in January. We're now at the end of April, so getting on for 4 months, and one thing and another, I haven't had the time to get out and have a nice ride and see what the bike's all about, really. And it was windy as hell, so you'll probably get absolutely none of this, but it is what it is. We're out, we're riding. It's a bit drizzly. In fact, give you a little wipe. It's a bit drizzly, a bit grey and miserable, but we've got a couple of hours to get out and have a bit of a ride, so it was a toss up this morning, get the mountain bike out or get the motorbike out, and I thought, you know what, you can have a day's rest from your exercising, you can have a weekend off. Went for a lovely walk yesterday around Hollywood Lake, really nice walk with the family. It was quite a pleasant day. There was a bit of wind, but we didn't have our coats on. I had my hoodie on, didn't have a big jacket on. Nice pleasant walk. And you know what? The 45 years I've been on this planet, and it takes half an hour from my house in the car to get there, and if that, for 25 minutes probably. I've never walked around Hollywood Lake. I've passed it a few times, and I've never walked around it. I never have. Like I said, nice pleasant walk. Anyway, where we're off to, we're off nowhere in particular, but when I cycled up to Peel Tower, I noticed that the road up to it, I thought, this track carries on somewhere, and there's no sign saying I'm not allowed up here. In fact, motor vehicles can go up there. So I thought, why not? Let's go and have a look how far we can go up this little. I've had a little look on Google. Doesn't look too bad. So I thought, let's go and have a look how far we can actually get up this little lane, see what it's like. A bit of soft off-roading. For my first time taking a WR off-road. But we're coming into Hawkshaw Village now, down to 30 with my new speedo. It seems to be quite accurate, but every now and again it has a blip, so if you see it go a bit funny and showing like stupid speeds, it's just because it was fitted by an amateur, i.e. me, so it might show some, you know, weird speeds where you think, there's no way he's going that fast, and he definitely isn't. Just has a funny one at the moment. It's doing a nice 31. It's working, but like I say, it could just go off its head at any time. Officer. Jesus, what? What's bouncing about in his trailer? It's had its second service. I've not been anywhere and it's had its second service. Service intervals on this bike vary depending on what you read. People say if you're not racing it, 1,000 miles fine, and other people no. So I'm just sticking to manual 600 mile or 3 month, whichever comes first. Bike's done about 200 miles since I've had it, and I've serviced it twice. Serviced it when I got it, oil and filter, coolant, brake fluid had already been done, put a new plug in it. So all I did on this service, which was last weekend, was just change the 1 litre of oil. It's 1.2 if you do the filter. but the manual says change the filter every other service. I mean, you wanted £5 or £6 for a filter, you can change it every filter, but if that's what Yamaha say, then it'll be fine. So 1 litre of oil, couple of minutes, bloody hell, I know where that 20 minutes at best, and it were done. So it's not bad, is it? And I don't think you'll be taking this bike, some people might actually, on a trip longer than 600 mile in a day. And if you do, you'll have to put a 14mm spanner or socket in your bag and a litre of oil. And that's really all you need to do a quick oil change on this. As long as obviously the service before you did the filter. But I am planning a bit of a trip. My usual Father's Day outing. Right up, horse riders. My usual Father's Day camping trip or something. Let's get right over there out the way. Sweet pass. Can be quite loud, this bike. So yeah, I don't know yet. Hang on, let me give you another wipe. I don't quite know yet where I'm going and what I've got planned. Whether I'm going to take all camping gear, whether I'm going to get myself a nice little glamping pod somewhere. I don't know, but I've got the Monday, Tuesday booked off following Father's Day. So it'll be my third outing on the bike for the Father's Day trip. Or will it be my fourth? It'll be my fourth, won't it? I've done 3. We did the first attempt up to Kielder Forest that failed. We ended up around Penrith camping. Then we did off-roading all round North Yorkshire. I'm turning. Off-roading all around North Yorkshire and camping in Gisborne Forest. Then we actually did a successful Kielder Forest run and camp. But I did do one on foot prior to that, my first wild camp. So I have done 4, but 3 on the motorbike. And this will be the 4th on the motorbike. Tell you what, it's easier coming up here with an engine underneath you than it was cycling up here a few weeks ago. Yeah, I cycled up here up to Peel Tower, which I really enjoyed, to be honest. We'll have a look at this lane and then we'll go and might make my way over to my nemesis to Pigeon Tower and have a look up there. Have a ride up Pigeon Tower. Depends how bad this rain gets, to be honest. There's 2 ways I can go. I think I can go this way. We won't go this way, we'll go through this little giveaway and we'll take this left here. Is it this left? It is this left. Thank you, ladies. I attempted to come up here in the car with Nicola and the kids. We didn't get very far up, let me tell you. And it scraped the bottom. And I thought, sod that. They wanted to walk up to Peel Tower, but they were being lazy and asked me to drive as far as I could. Pretty rough, isn't it? This guy's doing what I did the other day. I'll be honest though, he wants to get it in an higher gear than that. There's me saying a nice bit of smooth off-roading. Quite gnarly, isn't it? Well, that bit was. Tell you what, it's totally different to the WR, sorry, the DR obviously, but seems to be able to poodle about a bit better on the DR. Like I say, I don't know how far I can go down here. Nothing saying I can't come down here, and vehicles use it, and you can come out the other end, so we'll just keep going, see what happens. I'm not going mad. Nice, isn't it? Jesus, this is a serious off-roader, and it is proper serious off-roader. Certainly in the right hands. Anyway, it's a serious off-roader. Oh yes. People about calm there. Alright. I'm not getting told off for being up here yet. Nice, isn't it? Look at them views. We get a picture. Very nice up here. Oh. Decent pictures for the gram, for the Instagram. Bloody hell. Tell you what, it's cold. Well, it's weird when you come somewhere like this because you just don't know. I mean, there's no signs. People use that road all the way up, so you know, vehicles use it, and we didn't see any signs, so let's crack on. Someone tells me otherwise, I'm not supposed to be up here, and they can't really argue because I don't really know if I'm allowed. Well, I got a morning, that's usually a good sign. Nice little road, nice little lane, isn't it? Hope I can use it regular. A local green lane, there's not many of them near me. James will be up here next on his Himalayan. Mr. Ainsworth likes a bit of off-roading every now and again. Well, there we have a gate. You bastard. Close the fucking thing. You have to give it a right press in that start button. Might buy a new one. Look, this is. Hey, this to me just looks like a road. An unpaved road, but it's a road. This anything or anything. The neutral light's right down there. If you wonder why I keep looking down there. How far it goes. To be honest with you, I didn't know it went this far. vehicle tracks, or some sort of vehicle has been up here. You could definitely motor along here if you knew what you were doing. Can't believe this. All the years I had my keep saying WR, all the years I had my DR. I didn't know this was here. Just on my doorstep. Oh. Neutral. Stay where you are. They ain't working very well, are they? Let me have a look at this. Can I get out of here? What's it looking like? Huh? It's like it keeps going down there. It looks a bit dodgy. What does it say on here? No campfires, no litter. You are now accessing access land. The National Trust Holcombe Moor. Well, I don't know. Dogs must be kept on leads. This is a bit different. Suppose we're in there now, it's hard to keep going. I'll tell you what. Alright. I don't know. This doesn't look like where I like it here. But then again, thank you. Morning. I expect this to be dropping back down to the road now, I imagine. Don't know how much further this is going to go. I just hope I don't get to the end and I can't get out. I don't fancy coming up this bit. Coming down it's crazy enough. Oh Jesus. Not that brake, Adam. Camera went off there for some reason, but if you look at that sign, it's a public footpath and a bridle way. So in that last section we've just done before the camera went off, I don't think we are I don't think we are allowed to use it. It's like a driveway to someone's house, isn't it? What does it say on here? Bridle way sign. I did actually have a bit of an off when the camera was off as well. Right slidey like stones front wheel went. So pull her up here. We're still recording. Yeah, we had a bit of an off. Picture weren't recording. Yeah, well. I'm not as good as my head tells me I am. Oops. We're all good in the hood. And we had a tipple over this way, so it's been on both sides. And it's absolutely fine. That's why I don't think I would take a big adventure bike off-roading, because I reckon it'd be smashed to bugger in now. That doesn't look quite where it was before. A bit lower like that, I think. There again. Can't be, because that's high up there. Where's that one moved? Looks about right, doesn't it? Yeah, that's about right. Mirror's reach. Let's go see where this brings us out then. Yeah, I don't think I could off-road a big adventure bike skill-wise, and the fact that if that had gone over off its stand, if that was a big adventure bike gone over off its stand, and then me and my lack of off-roading capabilities dropped it the other way. Someone's trying to ring me. That was Nicola just checking up on me. Make sure I'm not lying somewhere dead. Wouldn't have been far off, to be honest. So our first off-road session, the bikes fell off the side stand and I bloody dropped it myself, both sides. But anyway, I haven't got much battery left. I've only brought one battery out with me and it wasn't fully charged. Like I said, I weren't expecting to come out. So sorry if this video's not been that good. But just sort of last minute thing. Pulled the battery out of the charger and I thought, oh, that's got 70% in, that'll do. Banged it in the camera, filled up with fuel and set off. Seems to be like, what did I do the other day? Well, fueled up and it was showing 75 mile and it hadn't gone on the reserve yet, but it must have been close. I think you'll be pushing 80 depending on how you ride it, and then reserve. So I don't know, I don't think I'd like to do more than 90 mile. I think that'd be about about your limit between fill-ups, depending on how you ride it. I mean, I'm gonna have to get it out properly on a good road ride and see. But I get 7 litres in it. I mean, I think it is only supposed to be a 7 litre tank. Could be wrong. I mean, it can't be if I got 7 litres in it, and I reckon I was on reserve. There's a litre when you go on reserve, so maybe it's about an 8 litre tank. I should know, shouldn't I? Can get a bigger tank, which these radiator cowls, whatever you want to call them, actually fit on it. And the tank just comes up higher and sits a bit deeper, I think, down each side. We got another couple of litres in. I think it might be a 12 litre tank, that. This might be a 9, I'm not sure. Might be a 9, I'll have to look it up. I'll put it on the screen. Front brake seems to be unless it's it's just me, but it seems to be coming into the bar a bit more. No, behind me, let me test it here. Stopping, but it seems to be might need a bleed up that front brake. So give it a bleed. Or is it just moved? It might have just moved actually, so it feels like it's coming back. I'll have to rotate that. Yeah, it has, that's not. That should be right. It's moved. It's definitely moved. Anyway guys, I am going to sign off here. This is back now to where we started on that lane. I think if I do it again though, I won't go all that way down that, get to like that first gate. I'm not sure if I can go, there was a gate to the right, weren't there? That brings you back to this road. That's probably the way to go. I think where I carried on, quite narrow, and obviously you're going past walkers and things like that. And I'm not quite sure beyond them gates that it's legal to travel. I think that first bit is, and I know there was tracks, but certainly won't be going down that narrow slippy footpath bit. It's lethal, absolutely lethal that bit. If I couldn't have gone out if I couldn't have got out at the bottom, I don't know how they got the bike back up here, to be honest with you. The trials and tribulations of off-roading with Adam's life riding. Anyway guys, like I said, I'm going to sign off here. You're ride safe, you're stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.